Wow. Vibrantly Free in 2023. Judy Matejczyk here, Life Mastery Consultant and creator of Paradigm Shifters. Yes, let's take a deep breath into 2023. We have been doing this for 3 years, almost 3 years now, where we're Paradigm Shifters is a dedicated, glowing, global community of people dedicated to shift and uplift the entire planet. Welcome, welcome. And welcome to 2023, Vibrantly Free 2023. So today we're talking about setting intentions for a new life. And I wanted to start off by reading to you a passage from one of my very favorite books. Let's do this, setting intentions for a new life. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in. First, I'm going to read it, and then I would love to have you read it with me, okay? So take a deep breath and shut your eyes. This is Your Invisible Power, Genevieve Barrett. My mind is the center of divine operation. The divine operation is always for expansion and fuller expression. And this means the production of something beyond what has gone on before. Something entirely new, not included in past experience, though proceeding out of it by an orderly sequence of growth. Now I want you to read it. Open your eyes. My mind is the center of divine operation. The divine operation is always for the expansion and fuller expression. And this means the production of something beyond that which has gone on before. Something entirely new, not included in the past experience, but proceeding from it by an orderly sequence of growth. Growth. Sometimes that's uncomfortable, isn't it? So I want to show you where I was and am on January the 1st. Okay. Here we go.
Oh God, I'm ready!
Okay, everybody on Judy, she's doing her countdown.
Ready? 1, 2. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Tidal wave! Tidal wave!
Oh God.
It's great! One more year! Oh my God!
Dive in, boy. Give it a minute.
Yes! Go! Let's go get a drink!
I love that. That was just 2 days ago. And that's Spartan Springs, icy cold water, Austin, Texas. What a way to get your heart kicking for the new year. Vibrantly Free in 2023. Then I came home and I was rearranging my living room and digging out like this and out. And what would I love to bring in from the past and proceed from it in an orderly sequence of growth? This is an old player piano of mine, really old. And if you see those stars on the keyboard, that's where I taught my daughter, who's 38 now, how to play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star by pressing the stars on it. And I I remember that so well, like it was yesterday. And then I found my violin, and it was like, oh, that is such a part of the path that I want to start to bring forth now into 2023. There's a picture of my mom who, wow, she is long gone, but, and I'm a Nana and my elephants and my kids. And it was all that feeling tone that I want to, that I choose to, I must bring into 2023. I say I must. I know I can, but until my can turns into a must, nothing's going to happen. My intention for a new life will just fizzle, and I'll get caught in distraction, dissuasion, and this is like my process here. I'm going to show you that. Now, I want to tell you the story of Kit. And last Friday on December 30th, 2022, was my final kayak coaching adventure of 2022. 1 year ago, exactly 1 year ago, I made the commitment to start my kayak coaching adventure business. And every month, sometimes 2 or 3 times a month, I took people out on the water for total transformation in their coaching on the water. Now, Kit was the last one. Now, Kit, I'm going to say it like this. Kit is 7 or 8 months into chemotherapy treatment for breast cancer. And she was going to be in Austin, and she came back down here from Michigan, and she's done all this chemo. And I thought, and I said, you're on the water with me. You're my final one. And she said, you're on it. But I had no idea what she was going to physically look like or how straight, any of that. I just talked to her on the phone. And her spiritual journey of 2022 totally helped me out as her mentor, one of her mentors and mastermind partners. And every time I would talk to her, she was going into a deeper depth of her spiritual awareness of who she is and who she's come here to be. So with that, it was last Friday, and I got everything ready, got the lunch, got everything like so prepared, drove down to town, Lake Austin, got the kayaks flown up, and I was standing there just praying that I would have the strength, no matter where Kit was in her journey physically, that I would be okay with it. It was almost like my feelings, like I wanted to make sure that I was in a good spiritual place. Well, it took because there were all these doubts that come in. Have you ever had doubts come in when you know that you're doing something good, and doubting? They were coming in, no matter how many years I've been doing this, which is like 12 or 13 coaching, but also many, many years of in recovery, like 29. And no matter, I go in and I have to like surrender and give up the result. Knowing the result, doing everything I can and giving up the results, doing it this or something better. Well, I'm standing there. Kit pulls into the parking lot in her truck. She jumps out. She's so full of life. I've never seen her more vibrant. Got her hair's all starting to grow back. She was so strong. And my mouth dropped. I mean, it was like, wow, I needed to see that. I needed to see your healing and to feel your vibrancy, but mostly feel her spiritualness in her growth. And this is a picture of Kit Holmes, December 30th, 2022, out on Town Lake. Now, the reason this picture is significant is that underneath Kit, and I was in my kayak, kind of taking a bit, underneath Kit, right there in that water was a swarm, I guess, no, a fleet, whatever, of turtles. Turtles. They were all over under there. And you could feel their energy, which is, you know, that's what coaching is. You're feeling another's energy. All living creatures have energy. And when I looked it up, turtles are a symbol of longevity. There's no mistake that those turtles were there and their longevity energy to pour into Kid and me. But just to be witness to another person's growth is so, I can't explain it. It's my purpose. Yeah. So I want to read to you now from Science and Nine magazine. Take a deep breath in. And this is blessings for a new year. Whether this is a new year or a new day, it can be a new beginning if we choose it to be. Today, we have the opportunity to review our present life and change whatever we believe is not working for a greater experience of joy. Right now, this very moment is as good as any, so why not make the best of it, the most of it? Take a few quiet moments right now to dwell on what your life would be like, will be like, when your dreams are fulfilled in January 2024. Let's take about 60 seconds here. What would your life look like and be like? Dreams fulfilled. Will you have more vitality? Will you live in a different city or state? Or have more or fewer responsibilities? This is not running away from anything or mere daydreaming. This is setting a new intention for life. This is setting a new intention for life. Contemplate what you would love your life to be. Investigate all areas of your health and well-being, your relationships, and your financial circumstance. Remember not to dwell on what things look like today, only on what you would love them to be tomorrow, next month, next year. Look at the light at the end of the road. Your path will be lit and made known to you. You'll be surprised at the opportunities coming your way. Look at each one and give thanks for infinite guidance. Make wise choices and move forward. Above all, give thanks for what you have today and all the goodness awaiting your recognition. Because the universe, God, Spirit, reads your intention for your new life by where you put your attention. So where will you commit to put your attention this year? Where will you commit to finding a mentor and a group to support you on your new life? Now, paradigm shifters is just one of the many things that we do. I also coach and have private groups and one-on-ones. And it's so important to have a mentor who supports you and knows your dream. And as a group, okay? So paradigm shifters' attention for January, our topic is a peaceful world. We'll be having people come in from different parts of the world talking about their inner peace and how they found it. So find a mentor and a group to support you. If that includes me, awesome. I'd love to support you in a conversation. I'm just taking 12 this year, 12 highly year-long clients, highly developed, already halfway through. There is room for more. Okay, but whatever it is, here's the final, an affirmation for you. So put your hand on your heart, feel that breath, and with gratitude in my heart, I accept all the goodness life has to offer me. With gratitude in my heart, I accept all the goodness life has to offer me. Because we are vibrantly free in 2023. We know that each one of us is far more powerful and contains more potential than any circumstance, situation, or condition. Because my mind is a center of divine operation. The divine operation is always for the expansion and fuller expression. And this means the production of something beyond which has gone on before, something entirely new, not included in the past experience, but proceeding from it by an orderly sequence of growth. Yeah. So wherever you are, know you are loved. Know that you are part of paradigm shifters, shifting, uplifting the planet, vibrantly free in 2023, setting intentions for a whole new life. Love you.